Hello! Today I'll be talking about Mightyena, the first Dark-type evolution introduced in Gen 3 and the only one that is pure Dark-type. It's the evolution of Pokémon who evolves at level 18. Mightyena's previous BYC dates are November 14th, 1996, September 5th, 1999, June 26th, 2002, April 16th, 2005, February 5th, 2008, November 26th, 2010, September 16th, 2013, July 7th, 2016, April 28th, 2019, and February 16th, 2022. It's interesting how different yet similar Mightyena looks to Poochyena. It completely abandons the cutesy look and goes all in on the threatening look. Anyway, let's get in the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Mightyena, the bite Pokemon whose number is 0 to 162. This is what it looks like. Its type is Dark, abilities Intimidate or Quick Feet in Gen 4+. Moxie is its hidden ability. Gender ratio is 50-50, catch rate is 127 or 26%. Breeding is a group field, #time 15 cycles. Height is 3'3" or 1 meter. Weight is 81.6 pounds or 37 kilograms. Basic experience heals 128 in Gen 3 through 4, 147, 5+. Leveling rate is medium fast, EV is 2, and attack. Shape is that, footprint is that. Pokedex color is gray, and base friendship is 70. Mightyena is a dark type Pokemon introduced in Gen 3. It evolves from Poochyena starting at level 18. Biology, Mightyena is a mammalian Pokemon that strongly resembles a cross between a canine and a hyena. Its fur is mostly short and gray, but its lower legs, tail, and 2 thick shaggy strips starting behind its eyes and running the length of its body are black. It has dark triangular streak patterns below its eyes, which are red with yellow sclera. Its ears are rhombus-shaped with dark insides, its nose is red, and it has gray paw pads. Mightyena gives obvious signals when it is about to attack, as it starts to growl deeply and flatten its body. Mightyena travels and lives as a pack in the wild, consisting of around 10 individuals. Once a Mightyena targets a prey, it will never allow it to escape. The pack chases prey and defeats foes with perfect coordinated teamwork. The pack can also howl in unison to send information to allies from far away. Mightyena living in packs follows a strict hierarchy and will always follow the orders of their leader. This instinct also compels Mightyena to obey only the most experienced of trainers. As depicted in the movie Zoroark, Master of Illusions, Mightyena is prone to licking the faces of the people it's fond of. The species lives in grasslands and savannas. In Lentil, Mightyena preys on Furret. Evolution, Mightyena evolves from Poochyena, so Poochyena, Mightyena. Game data, Pokedex entries. In Gen 3, Ruby. Mightyena gives off obvious signals when it is preparing to attack. It starts to growl deeply and then flattens its body. This Pokemon will bite savagely with its sharply pointed fangs. Sapphire, Mightyena travel and act as a pack in the wild. The memory of its life in the wild compels the Pokemon to obey only those trainers that it recognizes to possess superior skill. Emerald, in the wild, Mightyena live in a pack. They never defy their leader's orders. They defeat foes with perfect coordinated teamwork. Fire Red and Leaf Green will always obey the commands of a skilled trainer. Its behavior arises from its living in packs in ancient times. In Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it chases down prey in a pack. It will never disobey the commands of a skilled trainer. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it chases down prey in a pack of around 10. They defeat foes with perfectly coordinated teamwork. The Gen 5 Pokedex entry is Diamond, Pearl, and Platinums. In Gen 6, X is basically Fire Red and Leaf Greens, but Trainer is now the crit casing, I guess. There's still a capital T for some reason. I don't know why. Y is the Heart Gold and Soul Silver entry. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are basically Ruby and Sapphires. But Mightyena and Pokemon are now the correct casing. The Gen 8 Pokedex entry is its Diamond and Pearl counterpart. In Gen 9, Scarlet, they faithfully follow the orders of their leader. Prey targeted by Mightyena is never allowed to escape the outstanding teamwork of its pursuers. Violet, once it's caught the scent of a faraway prey, the leader gives a signal, and the whole pack moves out. Got Mightyena and the Kitakami Pokedex. So it's a mix of Mightyena and Poochyena, which I love, you know. It's a full evolutionary line image, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. It's a great attention to detail there. It's adorable, and they're all like so happy and like look, I'm looking up to them and they're playing. It's very cute. Game locations, side game locations, and events. Held items, Emerald, Diamond, and Pearl. You get the Pekka Berry 5% of the time. Stats, base stats, HP 70, attack 90, defense 70, special attack and special defense 60, speed 70 for a total of 420. Pokeathlon stats, Type effectiveness damage normally by normal, flying, poison, ground, rock, steel, fire, water, grass, electric, ice, and dragon. Weak to fighting, bug, and fairy for double. Immune to psychic. Resistant to ghost and dark for half. Notes, if Miracle Eye is used by an opponent or this Pokemon is given a ring target, the effectiveness of psychic type moves is 1, so go from 0 to 1. Learn set by leveling up. We'll read this Evo here and then go down to 18. So upon evolution, you get Snarl, 20 Swagger, 24 Assurance, 28 Scary Face, 36 Taunt, 44 Yawn, 48 Takedown, 52 Sucker Punch, and 56 Play Rough. By TM we're skipping, by breeding we're skipping, nothing by prior evolution. TCG only moves, lunge on these cards. Side game data, you got all this. Okay. Pokemon Ranger, Guardian Signs in the browser entry. It releases dark pulses around itself that make Pokemon tired. All this. New Pokemon Snap in Photodex entry. Wild Mightyena live in packs with very strict hierarchies. When the pack leader howls, the others howl with it to send information to faraway allies. Evolution data, Pokémon, level 18 Mightyena. Sprites here, so... Okay. Sort of a bluer black, I'd say, and it's kind of gray. It's got the whole of all that, though. Weird, it didn't have that in it. Okay. And the eyes, blue and white. Okay. It's kind of coloring from this one, but, like, you know, the black parts of the brown and the gray parts of the gold or whatever. It's a much brighter blue in Gen 4 for the shiny. Same for this, but not as obvious. This might be a slightly different shades of everything. Yeah. Gen 5, so, full back sprites, that's the big thing. You see paw pads? No, it doesn't really raise up the paw enough for you to see the paw pad. Gen 6. Got the models, much more like werewolf-like to me in the face, particularly. That's an interesting decision. I don't hate it though; it makes sense. This is much less werewolf and more dog. Yeah, they definitely changed the face there. So it looks like its legs might be a little bit shorter, like this part of the leg anyway. Interesting. Got Holmes. Got that. That's looking pretty cool. An animation, Mightyena, and Pokemon Journeys the series. You got all the Pokedex entries. I already recorded this one for the anime, so we'll let Ash's Pokedex read it.
Mightyena, the bite Pokemon. Mightyena is the evolved form of Poochyena. They move primarily in packs, working together to capture their prey.
Pokemon Generations, Mightyena, Pokemon Generations, the manga, Mightyena, Pokemon Adventures. Pokedex entries, so I'm wondering if this is now gonna be a thing here, where there's a Xiangyi translation and a Viz Media version. Oh, it doesn't even say translation anymore, it just says who they're by. Well, in Pokemon Adventures, in Chapter 182, I guess I'll just read them, and I won't say Pokemon Adventures Chapter 182 anymore, if it's seemingly the same Pokedex. Before it attacks, it will growl and keep its body close to the ground. This Pokemon bites deep using its sharp fangs. Mightyena give obvious signals when it's preparing to attack. It starts to growl deeply and then flattens its body. This Pokemon will bite savagely with its sharply pointed fangs. There's the TCG, the TFG. Trivia, early artwork including Ken Sugimori's official art and some TCG art show Mightyena with a black nose instead of a red nose. So you can see Mightyena with a black nose. We read the second one in the Poochyena video. Origin, Mightyena's design appears to be based on a hyena, possibly a brown hyena, and its manes may be inspired by the thick dorsal mane of the striped hyena. The design may have been influenced by domestic breeds of dogs such as the German Shepherd and the Australian Kelpie, a breed with personalities that are heavily influenced by their owners. German Shepherds are also commonly colored black and gray. Name origin, Mightyena may be a combination of mighty and hyena. Grayna may be a combination of grand, growl, and hyena. Other languages, related articles, these are on links, let's move on. Now let's watch Mightyena's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching episode 285, A Bite to Remember. In this episode, Ash Ketchum, the main character, and traveling companions Brock, May, and Max, as well as his faithful Pokemon Pikachu, have stopped, I guess, to have like a little picnic or something in the woods, and Max has spotted something. Those are Mightyena.
It's kind of hard to tell. So that, I would say, is Mightyena's first scene in the anime. Let's move on.
Now let's see why people love Mightyena. Now let's look at fan art.
Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody's set in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Mightyena. So this is Mightyena by Pokétix. This cool, semi-stylized Mightyena here, kind of stretching, maybe growling at, I guess, the camera person or whatever, you know. Very well done. Like the moon and all that. They've got Mightyena and Arcanine by Torta8. This cool art of them together holding like a stick or whatever, and this one's flames. I don't know if they're the same size. This feels like they probably shouldn't be the same size. But yeah, very interesting. Then we got Mightyena Poison Fang by Aurora Lion. This cool stylized Mightyena here doing a move, I guess Poison Fang. Not how I typically would think Poison Fang is, but sure. They've got Pokemon Mightyena by All0412. This cool pose of it being angry and a little bit closer up and like the grays, and it's very interesting. This doesn't contain a Mightyena, so we'll move on.
Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I need to wait until I talk about Wurmple before I can evolve Poochyena into Mightyena. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Zigzagoon. All of next week I'll be wearing a red tie instead of my green tie, as next Friday is Friday the 13th, and I typically wear a red tie for the week of Friday the 13th. As always, this is my proper outfit, and see me tomorrow.